Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah!
Yeah!
We got it! We got
New 52 booklet.
it! Somebody clip this one.
Welcome to Justice League Rewatch. I am Jared. I'm here with Nick from the Phoenix Press. What's up, brother?
I have a question for you.
Oh, boy.
Do you believe in magic?
I do believe in magic.
In a young girl's heart?
Okay.
Do you believe in magic?
Okay, whatever. But, all right. So we're talking about the balance. I hyped this up last time as they make some very questionable decisions for Wonder Woman's origin, which is stupid. But anyway, let's discuss this one. This is a woman Hawk Girl team up.
This is a Wonder Hawk episode.
Okay, where's that clip? Where's that clip? Where's that clip?
Hey, you make my life a living hack. It's only right I request it.
Hey, it's not my fault they gave me a soundboard on Discord.
I need to figure out how to disable that.
Don't you dare. But anyway, so this is an episode where, okay, Felix Faust breaks out and inhabits the Doomsday armor. That's what I'm calling it. The God of War armor, which I told you that was going to come back soon. And goes on a rampage because he wants to take over the underworld. So he just rolls through, takes out the Amazons, and then like starts unleashing monsters. So Diana is summoned by Hermes, the original speedster, as he says.
He's got the
And
wings.
yeah, exactly. And has to team up with Hawkgirl to do it. But I also love... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So, I guarantee you Hermes probably chugged a Red Bull before going.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Red Bull gives you wings.
Yes, exactly. First off, I love how Flash is trying to make bygones be bygones by like doing the old, oh yeah, dinner with one person, but dinner with the other person, and we're not going to tell people that we're supposed to all be on the same table.
Yeah.
And I love where as soon as they leave, he goes, Flash like, that's right, I had dinner with 2 women today. God,
That is
so
totally
Wally.
something that is definitely something you would say.
That's something Wally would say. Yes, exactly. So Wonder Woman. So essentially, they show up in Themyscira, and then Hippolyta activates a secret switch on Wonder Woman's armor that finally activates her lasso of truth. Which I'm like, it's kind of dumb that you waited till now to activate her powers. But they get in there, and then obviously, then we learn about the lasso of truth. They rescue Hades, and all through this time, Wonder Woman and Hawkgirl. Yeah, go ahead.
So when they go, I have to make this joke. So when they go to the library, they find out that Hades literally made a Faustian bargain.
Yes, exactly.
Also, there was a reference there. They made an Evil Dead reference.
You know what? I think I see. Yeah, the Necronomicon. I see it right there.
Not only do they say it by name, the book is actually the Necronomicon from Evil Dead, and they actually say it by name.
Yep. So then they rescue Hades, and then as they're leaving, Hades implies that he's basically Wonder Woman's father. And I'm like, they leave it as, is it true? Is it not true? But the very fact that they put that in there could only happen in a universe where Batcest exists.
Can we get a dweeb?
Yes, we can. All right, so where is it? I got a better one.
It fills out his clothes like lentils fill out a sandwich bag.
That's better. So, Nick, I recounted the plot of the episode. So let me ask you this. What did you think in general of the episode before we get in depth into it?
Well, I always love when girls team up. But overall, it was a good kind of plot drive for episode because we haven't seen Shayera much ever since she kind of came back, and honestly, I kind of see some parallels between this episode and the Avatar episode we just did.
Oh yeah, that's actually really funny. So, for those that don't know, on Nick's channel, we review Avatar Last Airbender episodes, and the one we just did was the Firebending Masters, which is very similar to this plot. Only they don't make really weird decisions about a character's parentage.
I mean, they do. I mean, both of them do reveal lore stuff, but Avatar actually does it right.
Yes. So yeah, beyond that, so what do you what do you think this episode did well, by the way? Let's start with that.
It moved forward the character development of Shaira, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Also Wonder Woman, and we haven't had much Wonder Woman this season, gonna be honest.
Well, yeah, again, I'm telling you, Nick, if you complain that you want to see more of the DC universe instead of just the original 7, yeah, you gotta be surprised that she's not going to show up that much.
Also, I'm just now realizing the t-shirt you're wearing.
Oh, yes, Occupy Mars, thank you. There's another one called Caffeinate Mars, which I may get at some point. But yeah, I agree with you. The mythological standpoint of this is great. I saw a lot of Dante's Inferno like references in there. And to be clear, the entire episode is good up to a certain point. Because again, I love Wonder Woman. She's my third favorite DC character. She's half of of another show I do on this channel. But then we get to the decision that I referenced last week. So, Nick, what do you think about the fact that Hades may be Wonder Woman's father?
I think it's kind of like stupid and pointless. Like if Ares was a father, like okay, I could see that.
Or
like
even
that
Zeus.
Like Ares is like
Mhm.
from a story perspective and a character perspective, Ares being the father is actually kind of interesting because it's like Ares is like her greatest nemesis, daughter of war. Like it's like kind of an interesting little surprise thing. But Hades, like from a character's perspective, like what benefit is it to make Hades the father? You know,
Other breaking news. Water. Wet.
it's pointless in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, it is.
I'm not like offended by it like you are. I mean, you're offended by everything that isn't like super wonder, but you know.
No, the thing is like, to a certain degree, it takes an already controversial part of Wonder Woman's origin, and that's the Zeus origin. Somehow, it makes it worse. And this just shows me, this is part and parcel to how the creators of the show thought of Wonder Woman. Because again, I've brought up about how they thought she was a one-note character. Because they didn't respect the character, they respected everyone else. That's the thing. They definitely respected Batman, except for Batcest. They respected Superman so much so that he wasn't married to Lois Lane. So right there, they respected the rest of the Justice League. But for some reason, Wonder Woman got the short end of the stick. And you know what's kind of funny?
Flash gets respect. Flash gets respect.
You know what's kind of funny? Britt brought this up on our episode Super Wonder Legacy, which comes out at the time this is airing yesterday, where we're talking about animation. They basically turned Wonder Woman into another Shaira, where she's like warlike and very like she's in a fight and stuff.
See, this is the problem. Is all of the core Justice League members throughout the entire series at least get one of their like big moments to shine. Like Flash has his moment, I think either the end of this season or whatever. Martian Man.
I know this thing you're talking about. It's awesome.
Everyone else gets like their big moment to shine, but I don't think Wonder Woman does.
No, she doesn't, because again, they don't know what to do with Wonder Woman. And I'm like, you're part of Warner Brothers. Just call up George Perez and say, hey, we have like a Wonder Woman script. Can you take a look at it and tell us ways to
Call
improve
Bill
it?
Loebs. Call Bill Loebs.
Bill Loebs. There's Gail Simone. There's any of the good Wonder Woman writers you could call.
By the way,
up.
I need to get Bill Loebs to have come on board in the legacy for you.
Yeah. But it's this is what's astounding. And you know, it's kind of funny, Nick. This is similar to the way Wonder Woman is treated in the comics. They never put creatives that know what to do with her on the character. The last time they did that arguably was Gail Simone. Before that was George Perez.
Yeah. And I'm just going to say this. Gail Simone is the only writer who I actually enjoy her writing Dick and Barbara.
Yeah, let me put it this way. I got her omnibus for Christmas for Wonder Woman. It's really good. I like it.
And Gail Simone's Birds of Prey run is legit amazing.
Yeah, it is. So, again, you could have called up any of these people, but you didn't. Lord knows you had Paul Dini, who was writing Batman comics, do Batman the Animated Series. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, like call her Marv Wolfman even.
Oh, wait a second, not even that. You guys market yourself as big comic book fans. You wouldn't have read a couple of Wonder Woman comics to understand the character a little bit if you're going to do Justice League?
To be fair, I don't think Wonder Woman was really taken seriously until the 2010s.
Or like even read Justice League comics that feature her. You just have to go off that.
Jared, I'm about to say something that like will really make you happy. I really feel like Wonder Woman wasn't taken seriously as a character until the New 52.
Other breaking news. Water. Wet.
Yeah, because you know why? Guess what also came out around the time of the new guess what also came up during that version of Wonder Woman? The movie.
But it's the comics that really...
Because again, the New 52 was like, let's take these characters that historically have had issues and let's make them work for the modern audiences, but they did it in a good way. That's what I'm talking about.
Because I feel like people really didn't talk about Wonder Woman until the New 52. I would argue. Like they talked about her in context of Justice League. You can tell in Justice League she's sidelined a lot. And this kind of her problem in the show is they respect her, but they don't know what to do with her, like you said.
And they did do an interesting Wonder Woman episode when they first introduced the Ares armor, where she's like teaming up with Hawk and Dove. That was at least a pretty decent one. But and again,
and her Trevor episode is really good.
Yeah, but then again, they just turn her into a warlike. In other words, here's the thing: Wonder Woman is a warrior. I understand that, but they go too far on the other end and just basically turn her into a wingless Hawk girl. By the way, I did like when she's fighting demons and Hawk Girl goes, "That's right, I'm an angel. Do you really want to screw with the guy upstairs?"
See, here's the thing about the Trinity. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Batman is the brains.
Yeah,
Superman is the brawn. Wonder Woman is the heart.
Yes, 100%. And here, that's why I've always said the reason why they're the Trinity, a way to think about it, is that those three represent the three aspects of being a superhero. Superman is the truth. Batman is the justice. Well, actually, no. Superman is the hope. Batman is the justice. And Wonder Woman is the truth / compassion. You can't turn her all the way into a warrior because New 52 Wonder Woman, part of the criticism she got was that people thought she was too warlike, but I'm like, if you read her other books, she had moments of being peaceful. This one doesn't.
See, and the thing is, if we're going to put in Legend of Zelda terms, Superman is the Triforce of power, Batman is the Triforce of courage, and Wonder Woman is the Triforce of wisdom.
Yeah, exactly. Again, even Zelda understands Wonder Woman better than Bruce Timm.
By the way, I know you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds good. The point is this is why I don't necessarily hold the DCAU to as high of a pedestal as other people. I like it, don't get me wrong. Batman the Animated Series is fantastic. Superman is good. But when it comes to Justice League, because here's the thing, and Britt and I talked about this in the show last night. They turned Wonder Woman either into another version of Hawkgirl or a rebellious teenager trying to like get back at her mom by getting with the bad boy. And it just doesn't work. And it's honestly a little disrespectful to her character. This is the one time when I agree with Wonder Woman purists about this.
Yeah, like it's like I said, I think like Wonder Woman really wasn't done well until yes, he had good Wonder Woman stories, but like in terms of like mainstream penetration, I don't think she really started to get going until the 2010s with New 52.
2010s. It started a little bit with Gail Simone and like that run during that time period. It started, but yeah, I agree with you. It wasn't consistently talked about until New 52. Lord knows it's talked about right now with Tom King, but for the wrong reasons. But the thing is, let's hope we can actually get creatives that understand that, which is why when people are saying, hey, Superman got an animated series, Batman got an animated series, Wonder Woman should have gotten a series. Are you sure you want this creative team to touch Wonder Woman fully? I know that there's some implications by that statement, but you get what I'm trying to say. Are you sure you want them to handle Wonder Woman?
No.
Exactly. I'm like, honestly, I don't want a Wonder Woman series in this area.
If you thought Flash landing on Wonder Woman's boobs was cringy, wait till Gunn gets a hold of the character.
Which is why when we were doing CLD, someone brought up that they thought Joss Whedon saved Justice League. Yeah, there you go. That was my reaction. But anyway, that was the episode that has been deleted from the air for many reasons. But the point...
Release the Jared cut!
Yes, exactly. So let's go over some trivia for this before we wrap up. So this episode marks the final appearances of Felix Faust, Hades, Hippolyta, and Etrigan. I did like that, where like all of the other magic users are in pain because everything is like intertwined.
Yeah, so like human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Yeah, exactly. Bob Joles replaces John Rhys Davies as the voice of Hades. The latter was unavailable. Bob Joles also served as John Rhys Davies' sound-alike in the Lord of the Rings video games, and also took over Rhys Davies' role of Man-Ray in SpongeBob SquarePants.
It only counts as one.
Yes, exactly. Before entering her room, Diana notices Hermes in the shadows and mistakes him for the Flash. Hermes rectifies Diana's words by referring to himself as the original Speedster. There's an allusion to like Jay Garrick. By the way, you also got to wonder. I wonder if Diana was actually thinking when she like saw someone like waiting for her in the dark in a room. Oh, is that you, Clark? Thank you. Yeah. Hermes is shown to have an attraction to Podimnemos. Podimnemos was a byline of Iris. Like Hermes, she was the messenger of the gods. That was pretty cool. That was pretty funny where he gets all the scrolls misspelled. He goes, I think I have a shot with that one. I got her cell number. Because it shows that like even the speedsters of the gods are like the Flash. Hades' torture is reminiscent of that of Prometheus, who stole fire from the gods and gave it to man, and was punished by being chained to a rock, his liver torn out every day because it always grew back by vultures.
Yeah, I picked up on that one.
Wonder Woman's League identification code is 003. This implies that the expanded league now has upwards of 100 members, and also that the original 7 founders have the lowest numbers. Likewise, in Hereafter Part 2, Superman's code is revealed to be 002. In Flashpoint, John's is 004, and in the Great Brain Robbery, Flash is 006. It is also
know who 001 is. We all know
yes,
who it is.
Batman. It's also maybe a tribute to the fact that in most comic portrayals of the Justice League, the 3 leaders are traditionally Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman, also shown in the series' title sequence. Exactly.
I mean, most likely Batman created the security system, so of course he's gonna give himself the best number.
Yeah, he's like, I'm your leader. Oh, who finances it? Yeah, shut up. In the scene in which Hawkgirl and Wonder Woman walk into the library in Tartarus, Hawkgirl picks up a book off the shelf. The book bears an uncanny resemblance to the Necronomicon as it appears in The Evil Dead. Faust later even mentions the book by name.
The animators saw their opportunity and they took it, and God bless them.
One of the books that Faust has found in the library is Pierre Menard's Don Quixote. This is a reference to the short story Pierre Menard, author of the Quixote, by Argentinian author Jorge Luis Borges. The real Don Quixote was written by Miguel de Cervantes. So that's pretty cool. Again, in terms of like, everything about this episode is interesting and cool up until the point the parent ship gets in there. So in terms of rating this, and I'll get your rating, I rate it as while it's fun, 6.5 out of 10 for the disrespect of Wonder Woman.
I give it an 8. It's another like solid above average episode. There's some good character progression.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it an 8 as well because it's the rest of it is still fun. It's just that one thing is just killing me.
So what do we got to look forward to, buddy?
So next week, I'm pulling up Max. By the way, fun fact, did you know that you can now, for Netflix profile pictures, you can have Zack Snyder, which I am never changing my profile picture ever again.
I'm just going to say this. The next episode, I'm probably going to rate very highly.
Let's see, what is the next episode? The next episode is, is Double Date, and I'm going to read you the summary, ladies and gents. Green Arrow and Black Canary race to stop the Question and Huntress from killing the organized crime lord Tobias Whale. Yes, so it's a Green Arrow, Canary, Question and Huntress episode. Yes,
that's going to be a good one.
It is going to be so much fun. Again, the rest of these episodes, I'm looking through the list right now of episodes that happen. Okay, real quick. The live stream is going to be for Divided We Fall, because I know the last episode of the series is Epilogue, but we were going to cover that after Batman Beyond.
Yes, and we're still going to do that.
We're still going to do that. That's the plan. I'm just explaining to you why we're live streaming Divided We Fall instead of Epilogue.
Yes.
And then, Panic in the Sky. Oh, that's the name of their Superman story. But anyway, so yeah, that should be really fun. So Nick, by the way, you rated an 8 out of 10. So all right, good. So on that note, stay heroic and remember, keep Bruce Timm away from Wonder Woman.